And after a historic victory, New York City's mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani is moving quickly to set the stage for his administration. Speaking in Queens at the Unisphere, Mamdani has introduced his all-women transition team and promised to build a city that is both capable and compassionate. Mamdani, the city's first South Asian Muslim mayor, also said he hasn't yet heard from Donald Trump, but expressed interest in discussing ways to serve New Yorkers.
The White House hasn't reached out to congratulate me. I continue to be interested in having a conversation with President Trump on the ways in which we could work together to serve New Yorkers, whether that be delivering on his campaign promises around cost of living or the many issues that New Yorkers have been sharing with me about the drastic impacts that the legislation that President Trump has ushered through Washington will mean for them and their lives.
Mamdani reiterated his top priorities: tackling the city's affordability crisis, restoring public trust in the government. He also made it clear that he will stand up for New York against President Donald Trump.
I will not mince my words when it comes to President Trump. I will continue to describe his actions as they are, and I will also always do so while leaving a door open to have that conversation, because it cannot be understood as if it is an argument between two individuals.
In response, President Trump fired back at Mamdani and criticized Democrats, pointing to the mayoral election, where a communist won, as a warning of what he says their agenda could mean for America. He framed the choice as a clear divide between communism and common sense.
But the communists, Marxists, socialists, and globalists had their chance, and they delivered nothing but disaster. And now let's see how a communist does in New York. We're going to see how that works out. And we'll help him. We'll help him. We want New York to be successful. We'll help him a little bit, maybe.
Trump has asserted that Mamdani's election caused America to lose some of its sovereignty. He argued that as a result, New York would become a communist Cuba or socialist Venezuela, forcing New Yorkers to flee to Florida.
But now the Democrats are so extreme that Miami will soon be the refuge for those fleeing communism in New York City. They flee. They flee. Where do you live? New York City, but I'm trying to leave because I don't want to live in a communist regime. I hope it works out for New York. I love New York. I love New York.
New Yorkers reacted to the election of Mamdani as their next mayor, with some of them expressing delight, while others felt disheartened.
We've had so much of the bad politics for so many reasons, and people are excited about this. They're going to put their best foot forward for a time, and I think that he will do such a good job because he's so smart and caring.
Well, my main concern is that his promises can't really be fulfilled. Some of them can be, but he's basically set the tone and the direction for a socialist system. That system, we don't believe, works. The United States is the most entrepreneurial country in the world.
It's not just New Yorkers weighing in. The election's ripple effects have been felt all the way in Israel. Israeli Minister Amichai Chikli has urged New York's Jewish community to emigrate to Israel after Mamdani's mayoral win, calling it a turning point for the city. He calls Mamdani a Hamas supporter and likened his views to the 9/11 terrorists.